So, in this session, I would like to show you something because it's more quite technical. So I think I will talk more on technical rather than speaking more on like the crime or other areas, which actually enlighten you like what are the areas, how the people are really making some crimes, what are the types of cases, as I'm also engaged with couple of law enforcement agencies like CBI, CID, Indian Terror Squad, Indian Army, Delhi Police Crime Branch, Mumbai Police Crime Branch. So I used to give the consultancies to these law enforcement. So I also have some couple of cases with me, but initially let us start with the topic like what is cyber security, how the crimes are going on. So before starting, I have some couple of simple questions with me, so that I'll just give you what is actually cyber security. So just to enlighten on that topic, my first silly question is, how many of you have the mail IDs like on Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, Reddit? Can I see the hand please? Oh great. Stop using it. Stop using it. If you don't know what are the loopholes and what are the problems actually behind these mail IDs. You can't imagine that. I think you people believe on mails. Am I correct? If you got the mail from your professors or from your nears and dears, your friends, I think you believe on mail, right? Stop believing on mails because you can't imagine there is a big loophole, big problem in our standards, in our protocols. To be very honest, it's quite easy. Like you can generate the mail from anyone's mail ID and drop the mail to anyone else without knowing their passwords. And it's quite easy, it's quite fun. Not only this, even there's a problem in our protocols. Which protocols used, by the way? To drop the mail, which protocol? Are you from MCA? SMTP, great. From which team, by the way? From the students?
MC.
You all are from MCA?
Yes, sir. BCA.
Okay, great. I'm talking about stream. Which stream? BTech?
Yes.
MCA?
Sir, TCP/IP.
No, not TCP/IP here. It's SSD. I'm talking about stream, not from emailing. From which stream you people are? MCA. Which semester? Second. Okay. Then I'll talk in that way. I don't go other layer. Great. So, actually the protocol is SMTP. It is not TCP/IP. The simple mail transfer protocol. And you can't imagine the protocol like SMTP have the vulnerabilities because there is no username password concept at all in the protocol. There is no login authentication is there in protocol. It's all open. It means even you can prepare your own machine as a SMTP server, drop the mail to anyone else without knowing their passwords. If you want to see, I have one small video for that. Without knowing the password, why don't you act like Bill Gates at Microsoft.com and drop a mail to your mail ID? That's the I got a job in Microsoft. You want to see that? It's quite possible. Not only this, how many of you people are on chatting? Like nowadays, Gtalk, Skype. Can I see the hands who are on Skype, Gtalks? Then you have Yahoo Messenger, Reddit poll, and nowadays I think you are on WhatsApp. Great. Stop using it. Stop using it if you don't know what are the problems you're going to face at the time once you are on chat. Well, especially I'm talking about like, why not on Skype or other good communication applications, IM, instant messengers. Okay, I'll ask one more technical question. At the time once you people are on chat, do you really believe that your system is directly connected with your friend system? No. Great. It means your system is connected to chat server. Your friend system is also connected to chat server, where they maintain the session, and because of that session you can able to chat, you can do the conversation. Right. But sorry to say, you can't imagine. Now think like the service providers. They have to pay for the bandwidth, which is a huge amount. Why they want to pay the bandwidth, where they want to give you the services which is almost free of cost? Right. So the reason is like the moment you are on chat and you're targeting to transfer the data like you are sending like some attachments, some heavy attachments, or you are on video chat, you are on audio chat, that's the right time where even you can't imagine these message service providers, these instant messages service providers, what they do, they provide you the direct temporary connection between your system to your friend's system. And that's the right time where the hackers are looking for the same. The moment you got the direct connection, what actually the security applications you have implemented in your computer? Should I take like antivirus? Do you really believe that your antivirus is equipped to control all the malicious attacks? How many of you use antiviruses? Can I see the hands like Quick Heal, F-Secure, McAfee, Symantec, and many more? Can I see the hands who believes on this antiviruses? I think being an MCS, you must deploy some security application, and that's one of the antivirus. Is that so? Stop using it. Stop using it if you don't know what are the loopholes, what are the problems you're going to face at the time once you are using these antiviruses. Even this is a report from NASCOM that antivirus companies are the companies who create the viruses, spread out on internet, and in the next 24 hours they'll say, come on, we have a patch, come and purchase it. Now it's quite often. If suppose there is no virus, are you really going to purchase any antivirus? No, not at all. Then how they're going to get the business? Not only this, how many of you use Google? Can I see the hands please? The best search engine according to you, right? I think every MCA is based on Google, right? All technologies nowadays based on Google. I think you do Google item, huh? The moment you open the laptop, you connect to internet, and the first page you want to see that is Google. The moment you got Google page, yes, the net is connected now. This is a process of verification, I would say. Stop using Google. Stop using Google if you don't know what are the problems, what are the loopholes you're going to face if you are using Google. I'll tell you what, you can't imagine. Google is having a tracing and monitoring concept at their end. And they're tracing. And very soon even you will see that Google will going to get deployed in your blood. And they will provide you the DNA test. They will tell you who is your father and who is your mother. Very soon you will see, very soon, they have lots of projects. In fact, I'll give you a small clue. Like, the moment you open the browser, and say on the browser you write, just go and write google.com and press enter. I hope you must have noticed, it actually redirects to google.co.in. What does it mean? It means Google is having a tracing and monitoring concept. They trace your IP address from where you are accessing the net, and they found that IP is somewhere from India. That's why they redirect you to google.co.in. Then what does it mean? It means whatever the content you are getting from Google, that is a content which is actually available only for India. It is not at all for worldwide information. That is the content which is actually dedicated to India. Now suppose, if I want to purchase, I'll give you a small example. Like, I want to purchase rifle, some weapons, like AK-47 rifle. So, why don't I go to Google, pass certain keywords, submit the content over there. Obviously, Google throws some results. And that result is actually the filtered results, which gives me the list in the descending order according to my even city or the state from where I'm actually accessing. So today, if I'm in Ghaziabad, and if I will just access the internet right now, you can't imagine, even I'll get the different results. Where I'm in Delhi, might be I'll get some different results. Quite relevant because Delhi and Ghaziabad is quite in NCR. But the moment I'll switch to some other cities or states, you can't imagine, even the results varies for Google as per city or state wise, not only even up to the country wise. Right? In the similar pattern, suppose I go to Taliban. Again I'll go to Taliban, I'll connect internet over there, I'll again open Google over there. First of all, do you really believe it is google.co.in again over there? No. And again I'll write AK-47 over there. I think there is no need to go and write AK-47 on Google in Taliban, because if I'll go to nearest Fortune wala and I'll ask for a bread and ask for a AK-47, I think I can get the both. So as per countrywide, the results are different. So it means Google is actually checking your behavior. What the level of behaviors you are doing means Google is quite known about each and everything. Like today I am in this place, might be my family doesn't know like where actually I am in Ghaziabad, on which place, on which college. But Google knows because in the morning I started with Google Maps to start searching the path, the traffic. So I was just trying to avoid the traffic and want to reach over there. Somehow in the morning it was not giving a good result, but I actually had a very good feedback and I really get lots of benefit out of Google Maps in many different states and cities. But not only this, how many of you people are on, especially you people are doing like using pen drives, CDs, DVDs, wireless, LAN. Can I see the hands please? Oh great, now you know my answer also. Stop using it. Stop using it if you don't know what are the loopholes and what are the problems you are face at the time if you are using such devices. Because that is the right medium by which you can transfer any malicious code from your system to other systems or on your networks. It's quite easy to hack wireless, it's quite easy to hack LAN. If you are into the LAN, basically there are 3 levels of hacking. First is system level hacking, second is network level hacking, and third is remote level hacking. So wherever you lie, it's quite easy to extract the information out of it. Not only this, how many of you use mobile phones? Can I see the hands? Right. Exactly. The answer is same. Stop using it. Stop using it if you don't know what are the problems you are face at the time once you are using mobile phones. Now, what type of technology are you using? Are you on infrared? Are you on Bluetooth? Are you on Wi-Fi? You are using GPS? You have GSM or CDMA technology? Whatever it is, hardly matters. Or even I think, why not I'll do some practical for you. Today, why not I hack one of your mobile phone? You want to see that? I'll show you live that how the people can misuse your mobiles. Right, I was engaged with some couple of cases, so I'll share one of the case with you and I'll show you the real life case, like how the people can go and hack your mobile phone. Even whatever the handsets you have, whatever the service you have, hardly matters. It's quite easy nowadays. So how do people do such activities? What are the problems? How things actually coming up day by day? Last but not least, are you really going to stop using all these things? No, not at all. I think then you realize what is the topic for today's seminar. What is the purpose for this seminar? The seminar is actually for cyber security. You have to take precautions a lot. You have to generate certain countermeasures before using your digital device, your laptops, your mobiles, your computers, or wherever you are nowadays having lots of different devices, even nowadays coming up day by day. Right. So, at the beginning, I just want to share one of the slides which I want to just show you how it works. And why not I'll make a fool to google.com. Do you want to see the one video? As I have shared one case study of Google, then why not I'll show you one video like I'm going to make a fool to google.com. Like while staying in India, I'm using certain tricks. And by using those tricks, I'm going to actually misuse the services of Google. How does it work? Just take a look. But before showing you that, I just want to show you some details like this is what exactly it is like. Okay, great. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, I just want to just take a look. How does it work? We have a special cybersecurity course, so we have a dedicated training kit for cybersecurity. In that, we have a couple of applications, chapters. Say there is one chapter called footprinting. Under that, I have one video which I want to show you like how I'm going to make a fool to google.com. Now in this video, what the technique I'm going to use? Technically, I'm trying to go for the concept called IP spoofing. Have you heard about IP spoofing? Anyone? What is IP? You know, are you aware with IP? I'm talking about internet protocol. Right. Now I'll ask you one question. Can you change your IP address from your machine?
Yes.
Quite possible. Just remember this IP. What is this IP basically? This is the IP address you will get actually from your service provider. It means suppose you have one internet connection, but if you are working in your lab, like college lab, so one internet connection means you have one public IP, but on the LAN you have private IPs. It means at the time whenever you are on internet and as well as you are on LAN, you have two types of IP. One is your private IP and one is your public IP. Remember, the public IP always gets notified, and that is the kind of a digital evidence which actually we use to get from where the people like you are accessing your internet. Right. So I just requested one of the website like whatismyip.com. It's a third-party website. So at the time I was creating this video, at that point of time I got this IP address. So that was IP. Just remember that IP last 2 octets 171.222. Let's just take a look what happened.
Now, this is one small practical example that I'm going to make a poll to google.com. Now,
just watch it very carefully. See what I'm doing.
say google.com. Now what happened?
I wrote google.com and actually it was redirected to google.co.in.
And it was internally redirected to google.co.in. What does that mean? It means that Google website is again having some basic concept where they detect my IP address, my public IP, and according to that scanning, it displays that that particular IP is like somewhere in India. That's why Google redirects me to the google.co.in. It means now whatever I am going to write down, it displays me according to Google's subdomain, that is google.co.in. So I am going to get the details which is available for India. But as I would like to explain you that as for country-wide, the outcome is always different if you will start searching any keyword.
Like right now I'm searching like security solutions and technologies. So obviously you will get the result according to that country and according to that subdomain like google.co.in. So why not I search any keyword like weapon, as I have discussed with you. In the same pattern you can search any keyword. So obviously you will get some results. Right, and that results are more nowadays, not only countrywide, even it's more now state or city wise. So now just take a look how I'm going to make a full graph.
Proxyless, practically Google itself gives you the way to search and make the pull to Google. So let me search the Proxyless, and one of the first websites that is a Russian website, so it gives you the proxy. So let's. What is proxy? Proxy servers are the servers which always provide you to share your internet resources on their private network. But these are the certain proxy lists from different countries like China, China, Brazil, Pakistan, US, Germany, India, and many other, Romania, Singapore, and we have a big list for these kind of proxy servers. Let me take the first one. Let me try this. So I will copy this. You must have to remember the port number also. I'll open a new browser.
So just take a look how we can make a code to Google now. I'm just passing the IP. IP from like China. So as I got the IP from China, I'm just placing that part into the settings of browser.
Change the IP address and change the port number. Click OK. Now again OK. Now why do we need to change the proxy IP? Reason, earlier my computer is directly giving a request to the Google search engine. I'm sending a request to google.com where they scan my IP and they found that my IP address is from India, so they redirect me to google.co.in. And now, what I did, I gave someone proxy IP. It means now my computer first of all sends a request to China's proxy server, and on the behalf of my system, China's proxy server is going to send a request to Google, and in the same way, Google start tracing, and now Google will get that the IP address, the request which is coming is from China, so it gives me the result according to China. So now again, after passing these IP addresses, I'm again passing the google.com. Now just go to google.com, let's see what will be the result according to Chinese proxy server. So we have this is our google.com.
Now actually see what happened internally.
There you have google.com.
Technically earlier like my computer was sending the request directly to Google. Google traced my IP, that IP was from India. Now what I did, I placed one proxy IP say from China. So what happened now? First of all, my computer sent the request to China's proxy server, and on my behalf, China's proxy server is sending a request to Google. So what happened while sitting in India? You need not to go any country. You can serve any kind of content which is actually available for those countries, which might be blocked in India or any other country. So you will get the results according to those countries. What you need to do, just you need to spoof your identity. Pass the back data means you have to define the route. So what I did, I just defined the route like my data should go first of all to China, and from China request goes to Google. As Google have tracing and monitoring, so they forward the content according to China, not according to India. So that data redirects me to India. So no need to apply any visa, any tickets. While sitting in India, you can access whatever you want from any country throughout the world. So this is a small technique. Even you can't imagine this technique was actually used in 26/11 Mumbai Taj attack. I hope if you remember the attack, there was a technique used called VoIP spoofing. Like the terrorists were carrying their handsets, satellite phones. Those satellite phones, when they got the calls, and that was a time where Obama was a new president for US, and some US citizens also died. So Obama was shouting to India, what the hell is going in India? Why India was not able to control it? And India said, sir, please be patient, we'll take care of it. Because they said simply, shall I send my FBI if India is not well equipped to control such terror attacks? So they said, no, we are well equipped, but just keep patience, we'll try to control it as soon as possible. And everybody throughout the world was asking what is going on in India. So we said it's a terror attack done by Pakistan. And that's the right time where Mr. Zardari said, sorry, do you have any evidence why India is taking the name that it is an attack from Pakistan? Without any evidence, they are not supposed to take the name of Pakistan. It was clearly mentioned like this. Right, but after the things get resolved, the cops actually controlled, they got a handsets. I'm talking about specific, there are a couple of other evidence as well, but I'm talking about the specific evidence. They got a handset. You can't imagine the calls which they received. The terrorists, they were receiving, that was a satellite mobile phones. and the calls were coming actually from US. The calls were not coming from Pakistan. So after the forensics investigation, we found that the results, so we have given that results to FBI. I hope you remember after a couple of days the FBI actually turned up to India for just to cross check what is going on. So India had given those evidence to FBI. See, these were the evidence and we received the calls from US. The attack was even not from Pakistan. So one of the attack which we received that is from US. What they did, FBI immediately took the action in US. They found one of the call center dialer was there, which was actually hacked, and the calls were thrown from that dialer. Right, and that dialer, they took that dialer for the forensics in US, and what they found that the dialer was actually hacked by Pakistan. So the call was actually received from Pakistan, but it was routed via US. So in India, we got the evidence that the call is coming from US. It was not from Pakistan. So jointly, India and US clubbed that evidence, and finally it was pinpointed to Pakistan that the attack was from the Pakistan. I think let me conclude the session. Time is less. Later on, I'll add some more sessions. If you want, we can carry it forward to some other part. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I'll take care of other activities.